Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Andi Nurul Iftitah Syam. Student ID number 2001 09 51 201 5. Bilingual Geography Education Study Program. What is the flood? Floods are discernible natural where the land is mixing done by excess water flow. Cause of flood. Floods occur not only with a scatter, however caused by load factor, either in the form of natural factor or human actor. Causes of flooding are divided into three. 1. High rain intensity. Continuous heavy rain can cause the volume of water on land to increase. If this continues, the river will no longer be able to accommodate the larger volume of water available. As a result, the river overflowed and this disaster occurred. 2. Foul water infiltration area. The water infiltration area is very important to absorb water on the surface into the background. At this time, water catch areas are very rarely found, especially in urban areas. Areas that shall be water infiltration areas are culturally covered by asphalt on concrete buildings so that the water that shall be infiltrated will pond on the surface. 3. Deforestation. Forests with many trees in the fracture to hold and absorb water so that the water flow on the surface does not stagnate. If there is excessive filling of trees of the vegetation, dysfunction of the flow below. As a result, water will flow directly to lower area in larger quantities and cause flooding in the downstream area of watershed. Types of flood. 1. Flash flood. This type of natural floods disaster not only contains water, but also carries mud and various other materials so that it can cause enormous and dangerous damage. Even flash floods often accompanied by the carrying of larger boulders that disturb community settlement. Flash floods generally occur in mountainous areas. This natural disaster resembles a landslide accompanied by an ever larger volume of water. 2. Flood of water. Water floods are the most frequent flooding and are the most commonly known by many people. In fact, people often interpret the word flood as the type of flood. This disaster is caused by overflowing of water from rivers, lakes of gather so that the water will inundate the surrounding land. In general, this increase in water volume is caused by continuous storm of heavy rains. 3. Rock flood or sea water. The occurrence of tidal flooding or what is called a flooded flood is caused by tides. This disaster only occurs in areas close to the coast are in areas where the surface is lower than sea level. The water conditions of these natural disasters are generally clearer than the flood water that usually occur. Flood impact: damage to facility and infrastructure, resulting of casualty, gravely everyday activities. Flood control. Flood prevention effort. 1. Not littering into water such as lakes, rivers, gutters, and so on. This aims to keep the water flowing properly and collect. 2. Doing dredging of water courses, lakes, rivers, and ditches that have undergone silting so that the capacity to hold water volume is created. In addition, it must also be done regular cleaning the flow of waste. 3. The flow. A good flood warning and monitoring system in flood prone area. Thank you.